Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 5, 12, and 5, 13. Luffy has returned to Marineford. Everybody's seen the paper.
We made a big declaration.
They gotta move. Oh yeah, we saw the New World. Holy moly.
We did. It was looking pretty crazy.
Some old people. Never like that.
Yep.
L. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of Uncuts. 1 week have edited reactions. Let's go. Buggy pirates. He's like, I got a new crew. Alvida's like, God damn it. I had my own crew finally.
Oh, yeah, because they were like, oh, we won't bother to go and get him. I got a huge upgrade with all these new prisoners.
Captain Richie.
Like, what?
Oh, yeah. Well, the treasure might have already been found, just so you know.
I completely forgot about that. Right. It's always something. Well, you are an extremely dangerous criminal. To be a warlord? No way! There's no way.
There's no
Although he'd be the
way.
perfect warlord, given that he wouldn't interfere with anything, he would just make a big scene. Oh.
But would the Impel Down guys follow him if he was working for the government?
Maybe, because they get a free pass. Goats.
Yeah, right. Oh, it was sunny.
Excuse me? Right. Thanks. Oh.
What?
Well, looks like it might be the real one because his arm's like bent like that.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Really? Is he himself again?
Magically?
Not magically, because there might there's maybe something with Dragon knowing about it, or maybe.
It's gonna be. She's gonna have to fight him.
What? Alabasta! Why am I only seeing one guy on the screen right now? What's the deal with that?
Me too. From what?
Oh.
Can you figure it out?
Crew, you know what it means, right?
Crew, tell us.
Wait,
right
that's
now.
it? Wait, really? Why'd you go
Pointing it out.
just pointing it out to us? Why couldn't Vivi figure it out? Crocodile.
Oh boy.
What does he want in the new world?
Head back there.
These episodes are so good.
That's so sad.
Just randomly start crying from like a 10-second scene. It's just so fucking sad 'cause she's just there. It's like, you know, if the guys weren't there, she'd just be all alone, fucking with and just knowing the Ace is dead and Sabo's dead.
It's so sad. It's yeah, it's sad. Oh my god.
I like how he just doesn't even notice.
Good chopper.
They just look so happy to be running in the snow. Oh, your eyes, sir. So I guess it was also to send a message to them. I can't wait till I can hear Usopp not talking like that.
Yeah.
Does that look like the edge? I love this guy.
Well, we'll just have to skydive.
Oh.
It's a pile of rubble.
He's just a fucking head. He's a robot head just rolling around on the ground. Ow! How machine is he?
Pretty machine, I guess.
What? I didn't know he was that much machine.
It's just disturbing to see without the skin on. Luckily that it was enough to burn off all of his front skin, but not his actual human body on the back half of him.
How did he do that with scrap in the middle of the ocean?
Franky was able to build this in a cave.
Yeah, with a box of scraps. He literally he's the Terminator, but not even, because
That's creepy.
he still has, like, organic parts to him. What? It was
Yeah.
all, he's like almost entire, I mean, maybe there's like, actually probably there's a lot of flesh in between maybe, but it's just blacked out because it's censored.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
if
it.
he's incinerated.
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't show that in One Piece anime regardless. I don't even know if it would be in the manga, but regardless, yeah. So maybe it's not as crazy as it is, but like all of his arms, all of his legs. I know he got ran over by a train, but like, you know, that's very
I
intricate.
knew his arms because they could like detach.
Yeah, and his
have,
legs.
like-
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know.
I figured like his
Yeah,
arms,
never mind. Never mind.
and like we've seen in his chest. I guess it's just weird to see his face.
Yeah.
But then we kind of knew because like he has like the nose.
Oh yeah, we did
thing.
know. I don't know
It's
why.
ju-
It's
it's
just very
just-
shocking. This
yeah.
is very shocking. Sorry. Yeah, I guess we knew
Weird.
all that.
It's just
anyway.
weird when you see it.
Yeah. It's like China.
This is the long arm guys.
Oh.
Brook in the zoo.
Oh my God. Can he catch a fucking break?
You brought him food.
You brought him food to eat. I think he's just like, what, you don't even have eyes, how can you read? And then he just is pissed off because he didn't get to say,
Yeah.
even though I don't even have eyes.
Yeah.
He just stole his thunder.
He's just gonna walk through the bars.
He doesn't have his cane. He could probably fit through them, but I figured he could probably cut through them if he wanted. What do you think he's communicating with that? Go to Marineford?
No.
Or go meet at the New World, or meet at Sabati?
No, I think he's just meet back at the same place, but he's trying to say like, you know,
I'm alive
good.
and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking take a nap.
I like the character development for Perota.
And I'll only show you if you fucking heal yourself.
He can't hold it. I'm surprised you can read.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, also to say he's with Rayleigh, so their Viver cards would take them to Luffy wherever they are. But are you too dumb to figure it
Is
out?
he figuring out the tattoo? I was just thinking if he's looking at it, he's like, oh, there's a catch, this and that. But he did a photo op with this tattoo. Maybe the tattoo is the message, and he's.
Oh, maybe
and
it's not
he's
even a tattoo. It's just a.
Or it could be a tattoo, but it's like to them, and I can't remember.
It's like coordinates or something, or some sort of
Maybe
like.
it was like some kind of
code.
thing of like, oh, it's now meet back in Sabouti in 3 days this time, even though we failed before with like an X. But I can't.
Oh, 3 days crossed out.
So-
2 years?
Years wouldn't really make any sense.
If there's a time skip, it would make sense. 2-year time skip, train up, and then we go to the New World because we're not ready.
That'd be fucked up.
Ooh.
I can't.
Alright, Zoro?
Can we look at it again?
It's 3D cross out and then 2Y. Yeah, because they were going to be back in 3 days. That's crossed out. And then it's not 2W or 2M. It's 2Y. So he's probably saying he's going to maybe go train with fucking Rayleigh for 2 years. Because what was Buggy? When Buggy was reading it, he was like, let's see. What does Rayleigh have to do with Straw Hat? His father is the revolutionary dragon. And then his grandfather is Garp. And if that's so, Rayleigh-san could be his uncle.
I don't know if he's saying that because there's an actual connection, or if he's just like, he's related to everyone that's famous.
He maybe is. But he also knows Rayleigh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Intimately. Like, they were buddies. So maybe Rayleigh is Garp's brother? Or also his son? Dragon's brother? What is Dark King? What would that have to do? Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it could be his uncle. Maybe Rayleigh.
I mean, he's older than Dragon. That's why I mean, Garp's brother, because they're closer to the same age.
Yeah.
And he would still be his uncle. He'd just be his great uncle.
What if he's
what's related to Luffy's
wife's
mom?
Brother?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe... Oh, that would actually explain a little bit of why Garp would take in Ace. Roger's son. Rayleigh was Roger's first mate. So if they're related, if they have like some familial connection, then maybe that's how Garp got other than just like from an adversary standpoint. Maybe that's why there was some sort of... There's like a relationship there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Either way, I hope Buggy is
I feel bad too, because when this dropped, I was like so just thinking about it that my mind completely blanked out the word
I just
uncle.
took it as
and I was just like kind of whatever, but I'm glad I looked back at it because yeah.
I just took it as like, I mean, like maybe that could be this like new crazy reveal, but it could also just be Buggy just jumping to conclusions.
It could be, but I don't think it is, because Buggy's the one person we know who knows Rayleigh, other than, people that we know, like Shaki and Hachi and all them. And these guys are, like, tasked with defending the boat until they get back.
So good.
But
it might be a long time.
And then Kuma shows up.
Yeah.
And just before there was the scene with, like, Buggy connecting Dragon revolutionaries. Kuma's related to Dragon. Or by affiliation. And then to Rayleigh. And Rayleigh, by the way, maybe Rayleigh worked with Dragon on some level. Because Fisher Tiger and the Gorgon sisters, like Rayleigh apparently helped break them out and stuff like that. So if that was all part of like the revolutionary shit, or like it's all kind of related to this old business or whatever, maybe, and then that would explain why Rayleigh would want to help Dragon's son, outside of him just like liking Luffy, which he already does, and because Luffy reminds him of Roger.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing with Vivi was like I liked seeing her. That was kind of fun.
I just want more Vivi. I love Vivi. I love her. I love Karoo. It feels like we got a member. It hurts because it feels like we got a member of the crew in Alabasta, and it was like such a huge climactic point in the story. And then she just left, and it's totally understandable. I like that it just hurts to see her there, and also see that she didn't actually become queen. Like if her dad actually did die in Alabasta, and then she had to
step down,
or step down,
trust him anymore. Or
something. And then she had to take the mantle. Then it would be like, oh, she can't leave, but she's there with her dad, and I'm glad that she's there with her dad. You know what I'm saying? I just it still makes sense. It's just that like, oh, but she still could have come with us to the New World and explored and become strong, and we would have been able to hang out with Karoo.
Yeah.
And I like Brook, and I like Franky, and I like Robin, obviously, but I love Vivi more than all of them.
Yeah, I really like Vivi
and Karoo, and just their style, like even just the Karoo's like hat and their whole like vibe about them is so. It like retains early One Piece vibes to me.
Yeah.
Where like Chopper's design has already changed so much, with his face looking more like dog-like. He more looks like it's kind of a cartoon dog instead of Like how like Chopper looks kind of unique, and he's already kind of morphing. Like we even see in the like this thing. Like we could see his little snout and his fur and everything. He's drawn like he is earlier on, but then when we actually see him, he's way more. Where is that? Where was he? Chopper. He's over here before Robin, I think. Yeah. I don't know. We see his face, and he's like his face is very flat and small, and like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it's gonna be 2 years. She's like. He's not thinking about how we feel, how selfish. So she's probably gonna have to stay there and learn more about weather stuff.
For 2 years.
And we think it's like, oh, she is, she's trying to leave, and she's trying to leave, like, right away, but then she sees Luffy's okay, and she's looking way more determined. And she's like, ah, shit. And 2 years of your life, that kind of fits with what she's saying. It's like, you don't even think about how we feel, because, yeah, she's gonna have to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
Because Luffy is going to go on a little sabbatical. And
Too
now
bad
Franky's all fucked up.
Destroyed the laboratory when he's going to be staying there for 2 more fucking years like an absolute idiot.
Well, now he's going to be able to go through the rubble.
Build a ship.
Go build a ship. Yeah, exactly. Build a ship, build an icebreaker, and maybe he can like put that onto the Sunny or something like that. Like he can get more technology with all that kind of shit. Or ice melter, because it was like the mechanism was to melt the snow of the island. So he'll get more shit to do with that he can upgrade the Sunny when they return. And now that his whole body is basically destroyed, he'll be able to upgrade himself with
the materials,
mechanical upgrades and stuff like that, and get more weapons that way. So that's kind of a baseline there. And then Brook is trapped here, and he's just going to be imprisoned, which is really cruel, because he was on a ship for 50 years.
Yeah.
I feel like Brook should have got...
what's he gonna, like, learn from, like, everyone else? It's like, oh, they can, like, do this or do that, or learn this or learn that.
You know, for Brook, it's just here's my thing. What might happen is he's imprisoned, and then along the way, the other person from the Long Arm tribe that we know is the fucking supernova. I forget his name. He had like the piano teeth, and he had the long arms. Yeah, and he was a musician. So he can maybe like sync up with Brook, come back here, maybe free Brook, because they were, well, you know, he's part of another supernova crew, and he kind of takes pity on him, or at least talk to him, and then maybe they hit it off, and because they're both musicians. I could see that. Zoro is just gonna be here training until he can fight all the baboons, and he's
gonna finally fucking
training her with Mihawk. Mihawk's probably just gonna chill for a little bit, I imagine. He's a pretty chill guy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna basically be having a training arc on the same island that Mihawk is on, and probably learn some stuff from him, even if he doesn't have to teach him. But yeah, it's all set up to where they could be separated for the next 2 years.
That's fucking crazy. I also feel just bad for these guys who are just like, okay, now we have to just guard your fucking boat.
Well, Rayleigh and Luffy are gonna be back.
If they do come back, maybe they'll go somewhere else. Who knows what Rayleigh has planned? Rayleigh's seen the whole fucking world.
Yeah, he could take him somewhere else. I imagine they're not gonna stay with the Kuja Kingdom.
Yeah,
they're not going to stay there, but they're on their boat right now, so they're probably going to head back, get the Sunny, and then take the Sunny around whatever, and Rayleigh and Jinbei will go on a training arc with Luffy and teach him a bunch of stuff, and he'll be, like, that much more super powerful. This, like, okay, I'm excited for this, but I'm also kind of, like... It's just a big step for the story. I guess I'm not anything. I'm just kind of drinking it in a little bit. It's crazy to the idea if it is 2 years, like if it is going to be a 2-year time skip. That's crazy. That's like a big time skip. That's a huge, because they just got separated and then they just don't see each other for that long. It'll be really dramatic when they come back together. I imagine it'll be like during a big climactic moment or something. Maybe they like, I don't know, if one of them runs into trouble or Luffy's in trouble or some shit.
I mean, I feel like we might just like fully, like, or at least mostly, like skip it, and then maybe we'll just have like a big reunion.
That's what I mean, like, but it'll be at a crazy time or something. It'll be cool when they all come back, because they won't just like, okay, we all walk in a room, okay, we're together again, let's go on the ship. It'll be like either one by one or like in big splashes. They'll like show off a like kind of like how when we see somebody's devil fruit for the first time, it's like they burst in and it's like super powerful or like just mysterious, and then we're like, whoa, how can anybody beat somebody who can do that? Like, I mean, there's no way to like get around that. And then we fight them, and then it turns out to be like there's pluses minuses to it. I bet when we all come back, everybody's gonna have learned some shit, and they're gonna be like, we're gonna see a glimpse of this new power level that everybody has, and everyone's gonna like do something. We're like, whoa, they can do that. You know? And Chopper just learned about what's Chopper gonna do? He's flying there, and then he's
probably
like,
gonna go head back.
Yeah, he's probably gonna turn around and look into more of this medicine, learn how to replicate it.
Yeah.
Or take the bird. Maybe he could just take the birds, fly around a bunch of different places, get a bunch of different medicines.
Yeah, maybe.
You know.
I'm most interested, I feel like, for the Kuma thing. Like, I feel like I want to see how that plays out. I'm like, are they setting up that, you know, he's like, deactivating that and then he's gonna be normal? Or are they setting up that he's gonna attack and then Chucky's gonna have to fight him? And it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think...
I don't know.
I think the world just the thing, like, he's not with Sentomaru. He's not with any of the other warlords. He's not with any oversight. I feel like if they have Vegapunk and Vegapunk did the shit to him, Vegapunk might have reversed it, or Dragon and his people put in like a failsafe so that he can, like, a little bit of time here and there slip out of their view, teleport, or I guess propel himself over, and then
It's just very strange, very interesting. But things are looking pretty crazy. Yeah, what I was gonna say before when we were talking about Vivi originally was I like that, you know, that they show her like looking at the tattoo and she's like really concerned and like looking at the tattoo, and I'm like, okay, like, I guess you're just pointing out that he has a tattoo in case somebody didn't, like, that was my original thought, was like, she's like, oh, just in case you didn't notice, there's this mysterious tattoo on Luffy.
And it's also that from somebody that knows her, right? Was there more you were gonna say?
Yeah, and then at the end we get Zoro, like, because she's like, oh, that's weird that he got this tattoo. It must have some kind of meaning. And you're like, yeah, probably. We know that it probably has some kind of meaning, but like we can't figure it out. And then Zoro is like, because he's like not, like, everyone else is like, oh, I get it, and I thought that they were just talking about like, oh, I get your like giant big action that you took, but really it was all, you know. And then it's, yeah, I feel like it makes a lot of sense. And then Zoro at the end is just like struggling. He's like looking at it. He's not just like looking at the picture. He's looking at the tattoo. He's trying to decipher the meaning, but he's just like not, you know, not quite getting it. And then that's what made me think like, oh, maybe we do know, because the show is cueing us to figure it out, rather than like I just assumed that it was something that we were gonna get revealed on.
But the fact that Vivi sees it and she knows Luffy as well, she's a crew member basically, but she's not there, and she wasn't there for them to say meet back in 3 days. But she knows Luffy enough to be like, okay, that it's clearly a message of some kind. And then everyone else says they get the message. So, but if Vivi wasn't there, or somebody like Vivi wasn't there saying, oh, I know Luffy, I know this and that, because don't they have all tattoos together? They didn't get, or they mark themselves with an X, and it was just temporary. Anyway, she is close enough to know Luffy, to know what he would do, but she doesn't have that information. So then it kind of like, it clues you into, it must have been something that happened more recently than after Vivi left. And then the fact that every crew member, like, we see them meeting after meeting, like all these Sanji and Chopper and Usopp and all these early people that are around, Nami when the early people around, then Franky, we don't see him get it. But Zoro, doesn't he say he gets, or Brook say he gets it. Oh, what's this about? I understand Luffy. So then, okay, whatever they're talking about they all have the context for, you know, like there's enough. It's kind of clever the way they show everything. First of all, they just show us Franky's alive. Yeah. And then Zoro, he's too dumb to get it, and it's kind of ending off on a little bit of a joke. But they give you, with the people that are looking at it and the people that get it, you get enough context, and the people that don't get it, you get the context for it. I think if it is 2 years, I think it is. That actually makes a lot of sense. Actually,
I still can't even believe that. That'd be fucking crazy.
But then Sanji's gonna have to just stick around here for another.
Yeah, he's gonna learn some awesome stuff.
He's gonna learn some Kamakempo.
Yeah, very good, very exciting.
Leave a like, subscribe, move on to the next one. Oh, is he? Did he decipher the thing? Yeah, so he's gonna wait for the time skip as well.
And we should just let him for now.
Oh, Beppo. Some winter island. Okay. Drake. I really wish Drake was a dragon and not a T-Rex. Why are the trees metal?
Oh.
Blackbeard?
Is this who got attacked? Or is
Oh.
this something else?
Right, didn't we hear like one of the supernovas specifically last time we heard this?
I thought they said one of the rookies at least.
Yeah, but those are the supernovas are the rookies. Yeah, I forgot we were like waiting to see which one of them it was gonna be.
Oh? A mech.
What?
Hello?
It's a city?
This is strange.
Snowmen? The hell? It's like kind of like Water 7 a little bit.
I feel like I would not want to go in there. What if it just closes back up and you can't get out?
I feel like they opened for a reason. Oh.
Nothing. I told you to get the fuck out.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Let me go away.
Is he gonna do it just so that he comes after him and he has a chance to fight him?
Ancient zone. Some spring island. Apu, that's his name.
Oh my god. Kind of cute. Okay, he has custom headphones too. His name on him.
Like bear boars.
Oh. Looks like you're just gonna have to jump off. What?
What?
Is there like a secret invisible bridge or something? No.
Some burning island. I wonder if those are like actually the names because there's not like people living there.
So it's just like,
or there are in some places, but
yeah, if it's just like, oh, we will call it this because that's all I care to name it. I'm not sticking around to name it something proper.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't think that's the case. I think they probably would have names. They're just not doing that right now, but maybe.
Yeah, you maybe should have. Like, why did I come with you?
I hate this guy.
I hate all of them.
I hate all of them, but like this guy freaks me out.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no. She was crying for Ace.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Excuse me? Alright, maybe chill there, Blackbeard. What the fuck, man? You can get turned down.
Oh, really? You think, like, you're probably just gonna have to fight the Navy, like...
I think that's what they want.
Yeah.
Or are they trying to oh no!
Shit!
Are they trying to turn her in? I wonder if they were waiting
they're trying
for
to turn her in exchange for a ship.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why would they bargain with you? Person who just did all that shit.
He's literally in his element as well. Akinu. Is he just gonna kill her?
Like maybe he's gonna bring her back.
Hopefully.
Right. So he like almost killed him, but not 100%, and he disappeared.
Well, he can switch places with his shadow. So. Definitely goes creepy.
That makes sense with like how it's like, is Moria dead? Is he alive? You know, that kind of thing. No one knows.
I wonder if he was smart and like kept his main shadow like off the island or something and just like teleported away.
It's gonna come back. You can come back and watch that little thing grow up.
I bet in 2 years he'll be.
Because he said that he was gonna give him a ride when he was big enough to fly. Well, I'm glad you feel that way because he might be coming right back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fell off. They want to go look for him. Whoa! It's Chopper Man. It's actually
Chopper Man. Chopper mask.
Everyone's just like,
He's trying to come back under an alias.
Chopper trying to do the Usopp method.
Yeah, he's literally copying Usopp.
Because he believed Usopp, but no one else did.
You're just gonna go along with it.
So cute. But I won't tell you guys why I'm back just yet. Oh.
As these birds fly all over the place and maybe carry the pollen back. Maybe there's like a scientific reason to why there's all these diverse plants on this tree.
Oh, Chopper.
Do we see this place before? Their like town?
I can't remember. Maybe. It's gonna be like their
Poneglyph. What if there is one in there?
a really nice hospital or a really nice like library area.
Oh!
Whoa! This is an extensive library.
Lucky Chopper. Lot of things to look at.
Do you think Robin... Hold on. Do you think Robin is actually gonna go and see Dragon? Or do you think she's just gonna go back to the village? Or like the bridge people?
She definitely is gonna go see Dragon. For sure.
Because, I mean, she could just go back and help the bridge people, but
do
like...
what? They're not gonna keep building
yeah,
the bridge.
I think they're probably gonna either leave or just, like...
Try to survive.
Try to survive and, you know, yeah.
Or be taken... I thought they were mostly being taken by the Revolutionary Army, like, out of there, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, probably. But yeah, I just
yeah.
thought of that.
I think we all were.
Yeah, Chopper, why would you say that?
Tanokichi, you just admitted to being racist. What the fuck? He did the same thing they did to him. And then he left me on this fucking island.
This is a great island. It seemed really bad, but it's awesome.
Chopper without his hat, did you see that?
Yeah. No.
Oh, he's gonna find a way to like prevent his pain and heal himself so he can go monster chopper.
Oh.
Ooh. So he can be stronger. Oh, Chopper. Little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a tiny little guy.
I love how he tries, like, how Usopp was like, oh, hey, guys. It's me, Usopp's friend, the king of the snipers. I just love how Chopper tries that and then just can't even deal with it because it's just too bad.
But he doesn't even still know about Soga King.
I know.
Which is the funny part,
yeah.
but it's the same kind of shit. It's just funny because he doesn't. It's not like he later figured it out and was like, "Oh, that's a good move. I should do that." If
no,
in
he's
this
like, "Oh, Usopp." When Usopp's friend came in,
yeah,
maybe I should. But people said that he was Usopp, but he wasn't. So maybe I'll try the same thing. You know? That's so funny. Yeah, they have a great library. They have great technology. They have great plants to make medicines.
And was this in the tree, or was it just in a building? It looks. Oh, it's just in a building.
Stone. Yeah.
I was gonna say because if it's a library and a great tree, that's literally Ohara, by the way. And maybe there is a connection there. Maybe it's the same kind of people. You know. They all have these eye tattoos, so it's like vision. I don't know if there's like eye iconography. I can't remember in Ohara.
Yeah, if it was like just a different time, because they talked about like the big giant trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, a big giant tree being the center of everything, that's like a big motif in everything, and even in One Piece, because then we go to Chopper's backstory, is the same shit there with Hero Luke.
Yeah.
Living in this big tree and collecting knowledge and stuff.
Yeah, we found out about what happened to Moria, because it was like, you know, was he dead, wasn't he dead?
Yeah,
this and that.
I like that because we could have put that together if we were just thinking about it the right way.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, it's like Doflamingo just absolutely kicked his ass, but at the last second he swapped out of there, but Doflamingo's like, oh, he would have died anyway, but it's like he probably didn't.
Hogback. Does Doflamingo know about Hogback?
Probably, well, maybe not. So it's like, yeah, there's that. Also, freaking Blackbeard.
Taking out Bonnie.
Yeah.
And then and he's gonna give her up, and then
Aki Inu coming in is crazy.
Yeah.
Literally in his element. That he couldn't have come to a better island.
They were right to run. If they tried to like talk to him or something like that, and first of all, Aki Inu they were right to judge him. He should have ran because he wouldn't be there to talk. And two, if he was there to fight, that's the worst fucking possible place you could fight him, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like full-on pirates. Like, was Blackbeard's talking about like taking advantage of Bonnie, or like in so many words?
You can be my girl.
It's like, oh, you got rejected, huh? It's like, I mean, that's one way to put it. Sure, yeah, I guess, you know, technically, yeah, sure, you know, weird. And then there's this place that's looking like a Water 7, like with the. Is this floating? I realize it's not attached to anything. There's like this halo around it. It's like magnets or some shit like that. It's very odd. And Kaido wanted to protect this place. He likes this island, so you put this weird dude in charge of security. I guess he has a similar sort of connection to this place, or similar places that Whitebeard, you know, how he kind of chose to protect in other areas with his reputation.
Yeah. And we got, Law deciding that he's gonna wait.
Yeah.
Because he got the message from, he went through all this effort to save Luffy because he was like, I feel like this is the right thing to do.
There's something going on here.
Not just the right thing to do, like, I'm such a good person and I want to, like, save this guy, but, like, it in the same way that, like, other people are just like, oh, like, a little bit of fate kind of going on here. So then he's like, okay, yeah, people have been looking for the One Piece for, like, 20 fucking years. No one's gonna find it before the right person, you know? So if you just wait, and while all of this craziness goes on, Blackbeard's riding around on his raft, kidnapping people, this and that. People are going around trying to make big moves, but
they're
it's
getting
like
ahead of themselves.
They're getting ahead of themselves because they're not ready.
Yeah, and I think maybe Law sees not only Luffy but also Rayleigh and Jinbei, and just kind of sees like, okay, we got word that Blackbeard destroyed one of the supernova crews, and Luffy is with the first mate of the last guy who fucking had the One Piece, or who created the One Piece,
and he's not going in yet.
And he's not going in yet. So maybe, he's kind of reading the room a little bit and realizing it's probably not a good idea.
Yes.
Maybe wait a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder if Bonnie is going to get brought back, but she's going to somehow, like, escape or whatever, and then she's going to enter in, like, when we go as well. Because,
Give some context.
If we had... I'm just thinking about, like, okay, so we have all the other rookies that already went in, and I feel like most of the ones, other than, like, Kid... that went in, I'm like, I don't care about them as much. They're not as, like, interesting.
I like Kid. I don't know.
No, I'm saying other. I said other than Kid. I said I like Kid, and we saw him, like, doing stuff. But, like, the guy with the little people inside of him, it's like he's cool.
Anyway, yeah.
But I feel like Bonnie, especially with her reaction to Ace's death, it was like, there's some more character there that we haven't gotten into.
I agree. Yeah.
And Law is obviously. He's really interesting. He's kind of helping us out, and then he's biding his time. He seems very smart. So I guess what I'm saying is if everyone else already went in, but Bonnie's going to get brought back out, but maybe something will happen that she will end up entering in when Luffy and Law enter in, and they're going to be like the second wave of the rookies that kind of head in after they've been ready for it. You know what I mean? Because she just went in and failed. But I feel like there's still more to her story that we haven't gotten yet.
I agree. It would be really funny if that happens, and like maybe we rescue her or something, and then she like meets up with Luffy, and maybe she was in love with Ace or something. That's what it maybe kind of seems like. But maybe she'll, I don't know, challenge Luffy to an eating contest or something.
That would be funny. Yeah, and we have the whatever double arm guy as well, and
Apu.
Yeah, and he I feel like he's kind of interesting. But it's like. He's just like going around doing this thing, finding out this crazy, like they're like running on the air, but maybe it's just like an invisible bridge or something. That's kind of cool.
Maybe it leads to the Sky Islands.
I like those boars too. But yeah, lots of interesting and cool stuff kind of cooking up right now. I like it.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.